Yo, what's good, everybody? How y'all doing? Howdy, kids. I'm Q the Costa Rican, and today we're back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles. Today, we are trying to use the homie Decidueye, Tera Flying with Grassy Seed. It's going to be kind of crazy. So, if you guys are new to the channel, go click that subscribe button, like the video, all that good stuff. If you want to end up using the team ID is right there in the right-hand corner, FWH4QC, which is really nice. Quality content is what that QC stands for. But we got a little team centered around just weakening things to open up for Decidueye. Specs, Polt, Life Orb, Gren kind of weakens the team down pretty well for Decidueye to be able to pick them off in the end game, potentially with Shadow Sneak. King Gambit is really good defensively. I believe it has, I don't know if it's max HP, but it has a decent amount of HP. I actually think this is my max Spadef, max HP one. The homie Great Tusk for hazard control, as well as being a Solvest to potentially live random special attacks. But the main duo that we need to pay attention on the team is Eject Button, Seed Sower, Arboliva into Grassy Seed Acrobatics Decidueye. So basically, if we think there's a turn, because we have King Gambit that might want to bait out a physical move. We have Dragapult that might want to bait out some sort of priority physical move. You know what I'm saying? So if we can get Arboliva, all our guys really, if we can get Arboliva to switch in on any move. It doesn't really matter what move it is. We come in, we tank the hit. Even if we don't tank the hit, that's fine too. We set our terrain with our Seed Sower ability, eject button out the game into Decidueye to get a +1 defense. So if we can set it up in front of like a Garchomp or any other physical attacker, Garchomp's just the first thing that came to my head. We can very easily click SD and just try to trailblaze, Shadow Sneak, Tera Flying Acrobatics, you name it. That is the goal for today. It's gonna be kind of hard for Decidueye to do it. You know what I'm saying? Steel types are not really our friends on this one. Like I said, we do have some Pokemon that kind of like weaken the steel types for us in Dragapult and Great Tusk, and then King Gambit can kind of whittle them down as well. But regardless, we're gonna try our best to try and use Decidueye to sweep an entire team. Can it be done? I really hope it can. Once again, if you guys want to use the team to battle some of your homies, or just like go onto the the unranked ladder that is 6v6. Go ahead and use the team ID in the right-hand corner, FWH4QC. If I remember, I'll put the Pokebase in the description as well. But I hope you all enjoy the battle. Alright, and here we are with the battle. And we do see some Pokemon that Decidueye might be able to win against. We got to get rid of or weaken the Skeledirge, as well as potentially weaken the Garganacl as well. But other than that, Shadow Sneak against the other three guys, and then Tera Acrobatics +2 against the Dunsparce looks pretty plausible. So what I want to do is I kind of want to keep Grunt around. I think I will lead off with Polt. Do I have Hydro Pump or Fire Blast is my other move? Okay, I have Fire Blast. I honestly could lead off with Arboliva, no lie. Looks pretty good against everything. Besides a Gallade lead, I suppose. You know what? With that being said, I am gonna lead off a Polt. And just get off a U-turn. If they lead their own Polt, I'll go for the Draco. I don't give a damn. Looks pretty free. So we'll just do it. Don't want to click Shadow Ball because I can definitely go to Dunsparce, but I think Draco would be pretty neat. So that's what we'll do. And let's see if we can sweep with Decidueye. I really hope we can. It's a lot of work to try and win with this Pokemon, not going to lie. A lot of work. They do lead off with Drifblim, so pretty free Shadow Ball. I think I will U-turn, though, because I have two really good, Ghost Switch-ins. So I'd be shocked if they stay in, but if they stay in, they stay in. You know what I mean? Of course they stay in. You know, who would have thought? They might minimize. They might wisp, I guess. So I don't want to go hard into my Kotao Cleaver. So I guess I will just go Grenadier. This could also get off a very strong Dark Pulse. And they do Destiny Bond. Okay, well now we're getting up a spike. Why did you do that? Were you Sash? Like what was the thought process there, buddy? We're gonna get off a spike. They do stay in. Once again, we are a ground type now. So if they have Thunderbolt, we will be immune to it, which would be pretty cool. This does entice me to switch out, though, because our Dark Pulse might not be as strong as it could be. They actually minimize. So never mind. We're going to have to attack this immediately. Yes. We do land, which you love to see. Fuck your minimize. Get Wreck-Nerd. And we are Life Orb. Do they Destiny Bond again? They have a Berry. I think I'll U-turn the next turn in case they do Destiny Bond. And they do minimize once again. I'm going to try to U-turn because since I'm assuming they're unburdened with that Citrus Berry, they're going to be able to, you know what I mean? We are faster still, which is really nice. And they didn't click Destiny Bond yet. So if they do click it here, I would assume my Queen Gambit is slower. Regardless, I'm going into it. We are lefties now instead of Assault Vest, as we usually like to run it. They do Baton Pass. What a fucking nerd. Please go out into the Torch Songer. Please go out into the Torch Songer. Fucking minimize nerds, bro. I swear to God. You always run into these kind of losers on the random ladder. The Dunsparce. Okay, buddy. I see you. Hurt by the spike. I'm just gonna Kotao. If this doesn't, they don't pass their Unburdened, so that's really good. They only pass their what's it called, and we do 2 a KO as they coil, as they coil, as they coil. Of course they do. This is where I wish I was Terra Dark, because then I would easily knock them the fuck out. Brick Break probably knocks them out, but I risk missing, so I'm just gonna Kotao. Maybe we get a crit. Fuck me. Of course not. Of course they're just gonna roost. And this is what we're dealing with, guys. This is your Wi-Fi Scarlet and Violet experience. We do miss a Brick Break because of course we do. Because of course we do. Yes, sir. We're missing Brick Breaks. You love to see it. Fucking hate Pokemon sometimes, man. This is why there needs to be organized battles. Like, I'm doing it to myself in theory, you know what I mean? By just not hitting up the homies to battle, but I don't know. I wanted some organic experience with some randomness, but every time I do it, literally it's always minimize. It's literally always minimize shitter. Fucking this bitch. And I guess you know what? I could have outcoded with Shadow Ball at turn 1, so that's my fault. That's my fault. Like, you know, I just assumed, you know, they had 2 fucking really good Ghost switch-ins that they would want to switch into it. But you know, guess not. Guess not. Roost again. Hopefully this might entice them to switch or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna click Draco. I don't fucking know, man. Big damage. Yeah, get fucking shit on, you stupid bastard. Sorry, guys. These hate people like this, man. I don't know what it is. You just hate them. I hate minimize losers. Alright, now let's see what they want to do after this. They go into Skeletor. They go back into Drifblim. I mean, you're weakened. I'm just going to click Draco again. You're weakened, buddy. I'm just going to click Draco again. Yes, sir. Get out of here, coach. This is supposed to be the Decidueye video. God damn it. This is also why I hate using the new mons, man. Because every time I always run into teams that are just like so anti-new mon. Although this one had a good shot at it. So they're going into their own, which is funny. We can switch out into, I guess, Arboliva and try to go for it now. We can at least get a kill with Decidueye in front of this, which would be nice. They haven't been switching yet, so I assume they're not going to switch again, you know what I mean? If they click U-turn here, that'd be the best case scenario. They Dragon Darts, even better, because I think we get out on the first one. Yeah. So the second one never happens, right? Oh, the second one does happen. Okay, I was unaware of that being a thing. Eject button. I want to assume, I'm just going to calc it. Does Decidueye Oko? Decidueye. I'm not choice ban, but let's just calc choice ban and then we'll go from there. Wow, no, I don't. Really? Wow, it does like 50% minimum. That's crazy. Like, I mean, that's it. Like, that's all it does. Damn. Decidueye, get in here, coach. We do get a defense raise. I think I will SD here. Because they can't in theory go hard into Skeledirge, right? And who knows, maybe it's not unaware. I think at this point I might have to just go off that. We're gonna SD. Because we have a defense raise. They flamethrower, of course they do. They're not specs though, so it doesn't do that much damage. And we do SD, so maybe if they give us this, we can at least get a knockout with Decidueye. Because now it kills guaranteed. Let's go. Let's go. They give it to us. Nice. Okay. This is why we run Shadow Sneak for the Dragapults. Cursed Body can't sneak anymore. Oh, woe is me. I can't hit the Gallade, unfortunately. But I do have a defense raise, so I think if they do bring in a Gallade, I'm gonna Terra and Trailblaze. Oh, they go this. I'm gonna fucking Trailblaze, buddy. Trailblazing with the best of them. The battle was canceled. What? Okay, I mean, you know what? That's a Decidueye sweep. I will see you all in the next one. Because we're getting another one in. Man, imagine running minimize loser strats just to lose like that. Hilarious stuff. Alright, so I do like Decidueye here, actually. It looks like if I can get a Trailblaze up, it's looking pretty solid. I need to break Mimikyu's Disguise as well for me to be able to do anything. I think these guys usually would probably lead off Garchomp. It's their only hazard potential. I could, in theory, lead Great Tusk. I think I have Ice Spinner. Yep, yes sir. Alright, so yeah, we're going to lead Great Tusk. It's also just really good for everything besides Iron Moth. And if they go Iron Moth, we cry, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We after an SD, or even before an SD, we probably Oko the Flutter Mane. I had, if I, you know, with Decidueye, I would assume. No. After a Spike, it's a good chance to Oko. After a Spike, Shadow Sneak has a 62% chance to Oko, so that'd be pretty nice. I don't know. I know I was complaining a lot in the last battle, but come on, like minimize strats. Like come on, minimize Baton Pass into shitter ass the Dunsparce. You know what I mean? Like come on, like you would complain too. Don't be humble or whatever the word is. It's not humble. I don't know what the word is. But they do lead off with Flutter Mane, so very terrible leads for us. I'm gonna have to go into my Kotao Cleaver and hope we don't get 2 KO'd. You know what? I could go Hard Arboliva, but I'm not. I'm gonna go into the Kotao Cleaver. Let's see how much this does to me. King Gambit. We are recording. Moonblast. Is it Specs? It is not Specs. Alright, perfect. So we get a pretty free Kotao Cleave off. Or an Iron Head. There's one Iron Head resist, but I don't think they would go out into it. But Kotao Cleave does more to everybody anyway, so. The only thing it doesn't do more, obviously Iron Head would knock this out, but honestly, we don't even want it to knock it out. We want to get all the knockouts with Decidueye. I want Decidueye to just come in and pick things off, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what they want to do. Best case scenario, they go hard Iron Moth. Even better case scenario, they go hard into Garchomp, actually. And they do end up going into, that looks like Iron Moth to me. Yes, sir! We'll take it. That's big damage, baby. Big old damage. Because now we sucker. And we just keep getting lefties back. They can agility if they want to. It's whatever. Let's just suck. I'm suckering. Yeah, they don't know. So yeah, they just gave us lefties. That's all that did. We got rid of a grass resist, which was really nice. Potential Revenger if we don't get the +1. Even if we get the +1. Because of my EV spread, I'm going to assume we actually would have been outpaced anyways. Even if we were at +1. Let's see if I can find my team. Yeah, I think I have 180 speed. Is this it? This isn't the team, is it? They do go Garchomp. Okay. So now we can go freely into actually, can I set up with this in front of Decidueye? Could I just try to win from here? I do kind of want to break Mimikyu's Disguise, but if I'm +1 defense, maybe I can. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to kind of just go for it. Hopefully they Earthquake here. If they Rocks, it's whatever. But hopefully they Earthquake here. I'm just going to go for it, man. Maybe Decidueye can just do it. They do Earthquake. Nice. Perfect. We're going to get Decidueye in. We're going to get him in. We're going to SD. We're going to have fun. Fellers. Let's find out. I feel like I can live some Mimikyu hits. The only thing I'm worried about is, like, Dragonite, really. But I'll be at +1 defense, so who knows. Let's try it. This is probably too early. But whatever. Let's try it, fellers. There's a good chance they have a fire move. There's a pretty decent chance they have a fire move. But I'm just going to SD. I don't want to tear it just yet. I kind of want to wait. Let's find out. We hit 153 with Decidueye. Is that what this spread is? No, this is 1/6. This is okay. So I have no HP. This might just be max. So we get a free SD into what is it? Dragonite, Mimikins. Let's go. All right. This is where we Tera Trailblaze. I don't think we would outpace Mimikyu at +. Yeah, we would outpace Mimikyu at +1. So yeah, this is where we Tera Trailblaze, and then go for it. because they either SD or they Shadow Claw here. And with our +1 defense, as long as they don't crit us, knock on wood, we should be good to be able to, you know what I mean, do some things. Decidueye might not be able to get like the full sweep, but it will be able to. It's scared out the guard chop, so it's done its deed. They do just raw Shadow Claw, which does a decent amount actually. But their life orb, we're gonna be getting HP back because of the grassy terrain, which is really nice. And I'm actually curious if I can just Decidueye. I'm actually curious if I can at +2 Trailblaze just knock them out. I know I knocked them out with what's it called? Trailblaze, Mimikyu. Because if I can just Trailblaze in terrain, I feel like that would be best. No Choice Band, Trailblaze, Grassy Terrain. Yeah, it does 97 to 116. So I'm actually gonna click it again. Then I'll be at +2 speed and I'll outspeed everything. Then they'll have to Tera with somebody. Or they'll have to go D-Knight and E-Speed me. But I feel like I might live a D-Knight E-Speed because I'm at +1 defense. I know Decidueye is pretty frail, but, you know, +1 defense ain't too bad. Oh, they're going to Tera them. Oh, please don't be a resist. Tera Ghost for Shadow Sneak, maybe? Tera Ghost for Shadow Sneak. That's perfectly fine with me, buddy. I'll take it. It looks like it actually does quite a bit. Holy shit, why does that do so much? Oh no, they didn't even do. Let's go, they just die. Nice. Let's go. Now, if this opponent rage quits like the last one did, that's just a video right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we can get 3 battles in. But regardless, it's looking pretty good for Decidueye. Dragonite can't Tera normal anymore, so I'm not really that scared of it. I'm not really that scared of its E-Speed. They are going into the Paldea Champion, which is Dragonite. So yeah, I mean, it probably 2 kills me with E-Speed, but we're just gonna aggro. Kind of just have to aggro. The battle was canceled. I'm sorry, guys. Decidueye makes your opponent rage quit. It's confirmed now. 2 in a row. I don't know what to tell you. If you all like what you saw, and you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Our Believer Jetpack into Decidueye SD. Kind of just nutty. They definitely 2KO'd me with E-Speed, so I don't understand, like, even if they weren't, let me see, like, even if they weren't, I don't know why they Tera'd there. Even if they weren't, Tera Flying. Even if they weren't, oh, maybe they didn't actually. They actually didn't 2KO. Yeah, they just lost. Wow. Decidueye makes the opponent's rage quit. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. That was I think that's a successful video. If y'all like what you saw, and you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. If you end up using Decidueye, let me know how it goes for you. He's a pretty bad Pokemon, not gonna lie, all things considered. I know you just saw him, in theory, sweep 2 teams, but he's not the best starter, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could argue he's a little bit better than his Hisuian counterpart, but we don't know until we end up using him, which we will in the future when Pokemon Home gets updated. So with that being said, for the last time, I'm going to do my outro. If you all like what you saw and you saw what you liked, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!